What's up, guys? It's your girl Denny TV tuning back in with a new video. And of course, I have been missing in action. I've been gone for about 21 to 22 days to be exact. Yes, I have been paying attention to my YouTube channel and I've been seeing that I've been missing in action. But your girl is back. So, nevertheless, before we get started, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I make a new video. And don't forget to subscribe to Denny TV. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Because I have been losing some of my subscribers. And I'm like, where y'all go? Where y'all go, man? Don't leave me. Y'all know I got a busy life. But it's cool, though. It's cool. Because I see who rocking with me. It's all good. Nah, for real, though, y'all. So it's a few things I want to talk about. All BS aside, all jokes aside, some things that I want to get off my chest. If you hear noise in the background, that's my little one. So first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to my little baby. Hey, she just made 5 months today, y'all. Man, she's growing so fast. I love you, Lilia. So anyway, y'all, man, there's some things that a lot of people fail to realize and don't understand. And honestly, I'm specifically talking. I'm about to talk about uh dealing with the system. I have a few people that I know, you know what I'm saying, that's dealing with the system or that has dealt with the system as far as getting their children back. I'm talking about DCFS, the foster care system, things of that nature. Now, as some of you guys may think, or you may know, that the foster care system technically is supposed to reunite families. And work as hard as they could as to get your family reunified. But in today's time, and actually I'm not even gonna say just today's time because this has been going on for many, many years. Um, the foster care system does not live up to what they say. And instead, they focus in very hard on dividing your family as much as they could. Now, if the shoe fits, put that MF on, lace it up, and let it go with your outfit. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because, like I said, y'all, it be people really like watching my channel and trying to reiterate everything that I said to try to throw me under the bus. Okay? People really be watching my channel, twisting everything around that I said and trying to throw me under the bus. But guess what? I'm here today to tell y'all I got a freedom of speech. I can say whatever it is that I want to say. This is my channel. And that's going to be that. And like I said, if the shoe fits, put that bitch on, lace it up, and make sure to go with your outfit too, by the way. But, yeah, anyway, like I said, the foster care system, DCFS, CPS, whatever you want to call it in your state, they're actually here to destroy families, to divide families. So it doesn't matter if you work 10 times as harder as you're supposed to work to get your damn children back. They'll make for certain and they'll make for sure that you don't. See, what y'all fail to realize is it's all about the money. Well, I'm sure some of you guys may know it's all about the money, you know. So when your kids are not in their possession, they can't feed their damn mouths. They can't keep a roof over their head. They can't support their family. They need your children to profit off of. Real talk. They need your children to help them pay their bills. Your children is a token to them. So if you sit here and you fight 30 times harder than what you thought that you would have to fight, to get your children returned, because they promise you in the beginning of your case that once you complete all your services, your children will be you will be able to pretty much work towards your reunification goal with your children. Now, once you complete all of those services, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think you're going to get your children back? I don't think so. All they're going to do is figure out other ways to throw you under the bus and to make you work 30 times harder to get your kids back. And in the meantime, between time, they're going to be giving you empty promises, false hope, having you put your guards down basically on some, you're going to get your kids back. You're going to get your kids back. Yeah, your kids are going to come back. Trust me, your kids you're good. You're going to get your kids back. Next thing you know, you still fighting 7-8 years later. Your kids about damn near finna outgrow the damn system. And now they're talking about trying to strip you of your rights as their parent for no damn reason. They figure out different ways strategically to throw you under the bus and make you out to be a horrible ass parent and a horrible ass person. But in actuality, what you have been doing. That you have been doing the right thing, etc., etc. And when shit hit the fan, people be telling you what you did wrong. And I'm not talking about the system. I'm talking about your own damn friends and your own damn family sitting here telling you what you did wrong and what you need to do right, and etc., etc. Nevertheless, right, they sit here and they turn your kids against you. That has to be one of the most diabolical things. You already talked down, you already took my damn kids, right? And you got the audacity to talk down on me, throw me under the bus. And then it's not satisfying enough for you, because now the next step is you turning my kids against me. This is what they do to people, y'all. This is exactly what they do to people. And, and then y'all wonder why it's teenagers out here or it's kids out here that have outgrown the system to the point where they are drug dealers, gangbangers, prostitutes, things of that nature. It's sad because a lot of, and then statistic wise, let's be 100, the minorities, seriously, like Hispanic children, and then you got African American children, it's hard for them to get a job because they have a criminal record. They also have another record that follows them, which is a psychiatric record. All those mental health evaluations that they were getting while they were in the system. Sorry, guys. Baby girl's just tired and teething at the same time. So, like I said, excuse me if y'all hear her. But you got pretty much like shit like that. A lot of foster children have a bad history and they have criminal records, in and out of psych wards, always in trouble with the law, things of that nature. So, and I want to give a big shout out to the kids, that outgrew the system, but that stuck it through so hard and tried to fight so hard to get back with their parents. But it was so hard for them because just as well as the parents have a big ass round table full of people against them for doing the right thing, your children also has a big ass round table full of people that's against them as well, just because they're acting out because they want to go back with their parents. So when you act out and you want to go back with your parents, the first thing that they do is they throw you into a damn psych ward and they label you. And they throw all these different mental labels on you, saying that you're mentally ill, you have special needs, things of that nature. So I do want to give a big shout out to the kids that did make it through, that probably are adults now, probably 18, 20, 19, 20, 21, stuff like that. But now I'm hearing that they can keep kids in the system until they're 21, literally. So if you made it through, big ups to you. And just know, I know it was hard, but you got through it, you fought through it. Because a lot of kids don't make it all the way through, unfortunately. And I don't want to say it, but y'all know what I mean, because either they're behind bars or under the ground. Real talk. But my biggest thing though is people wonder why it's so many criminals out here, and I'm not gonna say all teenagers or adults or whatever the case, or kids out here nowadays they've been in the foster care system, because that's not the case. It's people that have a 2-parent household or a 1-parent household, and they still out here hard-headed as hell and just doing whatever the hell they want to do. And they're gonna do whatever their parents allow them to do as well. But then you got some people that have good parents that just take advantage of it, honestly. But I'm literally speaking on children that were in the foster care system. Real talk. Y'all wonder why it's a lot of criminal activity going on out here. You got kids that was a part of the system for so long that by the time they get out, they can't get a job because they have a criminal record. They can't get a job because they're not mentally there. That psychological thing that's been happening with them for instance, 10 years being away from their parents. Come on now. Yeah, I'm just spitting facts because on some real stuff, it's just sad. It's sad, honestly. And of course, some of y'all might know my situation as well, but we ain't even gonna go into that. But like I said in the beginning, if the shoe fits, you can lace it up, put it on, make sure it matches. Make sure that it matches your outfit, okay? My bad, y'all, because people they be pulling up next to me while I'm talking, and they be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, what are you looking at me for? Like, what are you looking at me for? You pull directly next to me. That's what I be talking about. It just be like the creepiness and the weirdness and people just whatever. Anyway, so like I was saying, you got people that all in all, they just literally don't understand the way that this works. They don't understand. They don't get it. People be so quick to judge, and I can't stress this enough. Y'all be so quick to judge a person and not even know what's really going on for real. So like I said, you can literally sit up here and you can complete as many services as you want to. But overall, it's literally up to these people if they want to give you your kids back. And sometimes they be sitting up here holding on to your kids and using them over your head, and using what your children are doing over your head like it has something to do with you. like you the reason why your kids acting the way that they're acting. I don't have my children, and I'm speaking from another person's point of view. People don't be having their kids, and y'all be like sitting up here like, well, why the kids acting like that? Why da? What the hell do you think? So you think a child is supposed to win? First and foremost, when they take a child out of the system, I meant when you take a kid out of their home with their parents, you can't possibly expect for a kid to be 100. That's the finesse with the system, though, honestly. Like, they already know what they doing. You know, you take a kid out of the home and you expect for them to be good? Nah, they ain't gonna be good. So, as stated, you can't take a child out of the home and expect for them to just be like, yay! I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm away from my parents and I'm going to just love it here. You know, nah, that's not how it go, man. But I ain't gonna lie, like, at time, like, when things like that first happen, over time, they can end up forgetting about their parents, especially if you buying them whatever the hell they want. So, yeah, and like I said, and I'm gonna say it again for the 5th time, if the shoe fits, put it on, lace it up, and make sure it matches your damn outfit. Real talk, because people be so quick, like I said, to reiterate everything differently and throw words in my mouth, because people do be watching my channel thirsty as hell. So I don't care. At the end of the day, like I said what I said. Y'all be so, y'all, and then like y'all try to come at the parents, and I'm talking about everybody, you know, family, friends, whatever. Y'all try to come at the parents that's already going through the situation and make it seem like we're doing something so wrong, to the point where it's like, what are you doing that's wrong? Why is it that your kids still ain't that you still ain't get your kids back? Why is it that your kids still in the system? Blah 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 blah. If only you knew. If only you knew. Like, how would you feel if you had to be in a situation where your child was taken out of the home and yeah, people was driving crazy as hell out here, man. How would you feel if you have to deal with your children being taken out of the home and you fighting the system goddamn 6, 7, 8 years to get your kids back, just for them to try to tell you that they don't feel like you made progress when in actuality you did, and paperwork says that you did, but they're lying on you? How would you feel? How would you feel? People be like, just pray about it. Just pray. Now, not that I don't have any faith in God, not that I don't believe in God, but you telling a person to do something as if they don't never do it in the first damn place. You know what I mean? Prayer do changes things, but you gotta pray and then take action at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, bro. And then, you know, like I was saying, the finesse within the system is, okay, we're going to take her kids from her or him. We're going to take his kids from him. And once the kids start acting out, we're going to hurry up and throw their ass in a damn psychiatric hospital or put their ass in a juvenile detention center. Like, how is that gonna help anything? How is that gonna reunify families? Explain that, DCFS. Explain it. How, like, this is diabolical. Like, seriously. This gotta be the most diabolical thing that you could think of. to say, oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Man, this kid is just acting out because they want to go back with their parents. So let me make it out to be something totally different. And let me throw their kids in a psychiatric hospital. And then the most sickening part about this system, y'all, they sit here and they label the kids, bro. They label them as crazy. And then, here's the real kick to it, y'all. Here's the real crazy. This is so fucking crazy. Bro, after they label the kids, they try to label the parents as well. Okay? So when they can't find anything on you, and when they feel like, this parent is just too good. He's too perfect. He's doing everything right. We gotta get him. They freaking make the parents go take a damn mental health evaluation, bro. Just to try to see if there's something wrong with the parents. Ain't that crazy? Ain't it crazy? It's very crazy. It's very crazy. Like, these people are freaking sick in their minds. Seriously. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how they can do it. Like, I'm not about to work for a system that I could see it being that you just, found the career of your dreams, and something that you have always wanted to do is work with families and work with children and things like that. But my thing is when you finally get the career of your dreams and you notice that it's actually a freaking nightmare, and you finally realize that, wait a minute, now they're not doing what I expected them to do inside of this job that I'm working. At that point, I feel like you shouldn't even want no parts of that. Like, why would you still stick around if you see what they're doing is totally wrong? But see, these people, they let that money get to them. My thing is, when you die, that money ain't going with you. And honestly, this is to every evil ass caseworker, social worker, whatever you want to call yourself, DCFS workers, investigators, CPS investigators, police officers, detectives, anybody that was involved in the illegal kidnapping of a child, taking them out of the home and keeping them away from their parents. You're going to feel the wrath of things. You will feel the wrath, trust me. And it will be God's wrath. Because what you're doing is straight up evil. To keep a child, to work in a position where you're keeping children away from their parents, knowing that their parents love them, and then what you're doing is you turn it, and this goes to the foster parents out there too. And this is all across the world. I don't give a damn. It ain't just no damn Illinois and we talking about. I don't care. South Dakota, California, wherever you are. If you have worked in a system and you involved yourself in a situation to where you intentionally kept the kids away from their parents instead of trying to work towards the family being reunified and do the right thing, and instead you did the wrong thing for the money, trust and believe. I wish I was a fly on the wall, because I can only imagine how many of you guys that has did this is reaping what the hell you sow right now. Even the people that's indulging in the stuff right now for money. I can only imagine once you clock out the wrath that you face every single damn day of your life. I feel like that's why some of these people, they come to work and they feel like, well, I done had a bad day yesterday and the day before, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my anger out on this family, and I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to keep the family divided up. These people be going through a hard damn time in their life, and what they do is they take it all out on the families. You know what I'm saying? And they love the power and they love the control. They love the power and they love the control. Like I said, this goes out to all you social workers, all you case workers, goddamn DCFS investigators, CPS investigators, police officers, family members as well, fake ass family members, fake ass friends, people, anybody that had anything to do with children out here being divided away from their parents for money, y'all asses is going to feel God's wrath. I guarantee you that. That's a guarantee. And if you ain't feeling it now, you gonna feel it later on down the line. That's why I say this money that you doing it for, it ain't gonna go to the grave with you. It ain't going to the cemetery with you. Because when you get buried 6 feet under, you think you're going to heaven? No. It's a special place for people like you. Trust me. It is. Oh, I feel like I'm missing some people too. We talking about doctors. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, the rabbit hole goes so deep because it's a lot of people and first responders and goddamn, you got teachers, you got doctors, you got random people out here. That has worked with the system to keep children away from their parents. Good parents. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all though. Now, don't get me wrong. It is some parents out here that's extremely bad, and this girl is teething so bad, y'all. Like, she need my fingers to rub her gums. I just feel so bad because I forgot her doggone toy. I forgot her teething ring. Man. And then the doggone baby Orajel, man. I bet too. But like I said, the rabbit hole goes deep. You got police officers, EMTs, firefighters, teachers, random people out here, stuff like that literally has worked with the system to keep children away from their parents. And I mean good parents, because like I said, don't get me wrong, it's parents out here that's so messed up in the mind that they don't need to, you know what I'm saying, they don't need to be around these kids. But I'm not gonna say that you should throw their kids into the system. I feel like, if anything, this is where family plays a part in. If you see your family member is messed up, rather it's financially or rather it's mentally, and they need help with the kids, and you got the room, you got the space and availability to help, you should have put your big girl panties on, or your big boy drawers on, stepped in and took your family members' kids, took them in. It's a lot of family out here that's so wicked. They want to see you deal with the system, and then they don't even try to pitch in and help at all. Bro, I got a story to tell y'all, but I can't even go there. I can't do it right now. Okay. because it's real personal. But on some real stuff though, y'all, that's my biggest thing. Like I said, you're gonna feel the wrath. Y'all evil people out here has literally worked with the system to divide families. If you hear that train, it'll be done very, very fast. That was the metro. It's sad, man. It's sad that these kids gotta go through stuff like this because all people care about is feeding their mouths. How are you profiting off of children? It's like I said, I could see if you felt like, man, with my career, I want to be able to work with families and that's dealing with the system, that's to help reunify them, you know. And I want to work in a foster care agency to help reunify families. But once you get into that foster care agency and you start working and you see what they're really about and what they're really doing, why would you want to stick around for something like that? Why would you want to indulge in it? Why? That just shows how evil you are too. Then, like I said, you got the doggone foster parents that be out here working with these people to keep the kids. Why? My thing is, okay, if you feel like you want to adopt a child, why don't you go adopt a kid instead of being a foster parent and feeling like, damn, I want to keep this child? Why would you want to keep somebody else's child and why would you want to keep somebody else's child when you can literally go adopt a kid? You can be a adoptive parent instead of being. Y'all get where I'm coming from though. It's just these people is crazy, man. I'm telling you, they literally sick in the head. And then the audacity though, they be so sick in the head that they know that they're sick in the head. So what they want to do is they want to throw your kids on medications. Why would you throw somebody else's child on medication? Why would you throw somebody else's child in a psychiatric hospital? And then they sit up here and they work with the system to throw the parents under the bus. Why are you throwing the parents under the bus? Oh, my bad. I know why. It's because you want their child. Because maybe you can't have kids. Maybe you always wanted a child of your own someday. It's just sad. It's sick as hell what these people do, y'all. Really.